GABBY Petito's mom shares agony after streaming site Hulu recommends documentary about her daughter's death to her. GABBY Petito's grieving mom claimed that the streaming site Hulu recommended a documentary about her daughter's death to her. The YouTuber, 22, was found dead in a Wyoming campground on September 19, just days after she was reported missing by her parents. GABBY Petito's mom Nicole Schmidt claimed the streaming site Hulu recommended a documentary about her daughter. Credit, 60 Minutes Australia. GABBY was found dead in a Wyoming campground in September. Nicole Schmidt tweeted Sunday, "When you turn on Hulu and your daughter's story is the recommended show to watch. It's still shocking, feels like I'm outside looking in, this cannot be our life." She included the Twitter handles of GABBY's dad Joe Petito, her stepfather Jim Schmidt, and her stepmom Tara Petito in the post. Social media users said they're keeping GABBY's family in their prayers. Another posted, "I'm so sorry you are all having to go through this. Your daughter touched lives across the world and is changing them daily." A third said, "I hear you, Niki, I will never forget about your daughter. I prayed for her and your family last night. Let's keep spreading her positively worldwide." Coroners in Wyoming revealed that GABBY died from strangulation, but cops haven't named her killer. Dr. Brent Blue said GABBY's predicted death was 3 to 4 weeks before her remains were found. GABBY had been visiting idyllic canyon ranges and touring national parks across America's Midwest with her fiancé Brian Laundrie after leaving New York at the start of July. She mysteriously vanished after losing contact with her family in August. It's reported that she last spoke to her parents after she and Laundrie reached Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. Laundrie was identified as a person of interest in GABBY's disappearance and death. Paul Belli, of the International Homicide Investigations Association, told The Sun that potential notes and drawings could be useful to investigators in their probe. A notebook was found last month as cops unearthed Laundrie's partial remains while combing the Carlton Reserve in Sarasota, Florida. Criminologist Casey Jordan said a notebook pointed to the possibility of a potential suicide note, 7 News reports. That really raises the question if indeed this is Brian Laundrie, and if he died by his own hand, did he take the time out to write out a note of explanation, maybe even regret? Something that would give answers to not only police. If that notebook is there is a good chance there could be a note. Online sleuths speculated that Laundrie's chilling artworks or a confession note may be inside the book. It's not known what's inside the journal. Belli also speculated that Laundrie had weeks to disturb evidence at the crime scene if he killed GABBY. The DNA expert said, "Here's a person that had weeks to handle or do things to disturb scenes such as the van." Cops may be looking at the actual scene of the crime. Belli fears that investigators may not fully know what happened in GABBY's final moments. He added, "I think they'll get a lot of information and have a circumstantial idea of what actually occurred, but there's a good possibility that they may never know every detail." Laundrie's remains were found by cops in the Florida wilderness, a month after GABBY's body was positively identified. The 23-year-old's cause of death remains unknown as preliminary autopsy findings showed inconclusive results. The remains have been sent off to an anthropologist for further tests. GABBY disappeared weeks after starting a cross-country road trip with her fiancé Brian Laundrie.